So, guys, this is how bob2funny went to visit Mike Ejaha. Try.
I am going to go
See, whatever you are doing this life, make sure you make it right. Don't set food in the
my guys, our
Look at
legend
Mike
is coming out
Ejaha
to
that
see
have
us.
already
I paid a
lost hope.
courtesy
He's waiting
visit
for
to a
his
legendary
the
folklore,
day
Sir
his
Mike
ancestors
Ejaya.
or God
And I
will come
didn't do
and
this
take
just for
him.
myself,
Look
but
at
for
he's the one
everybody that
reaping
is enjoying his
what
music
he
today.
sowed.
And I
And
pray
it
that
is
as many that are seeing this, you will surely
as in the
live
thing
long
is
and enjoy the
massive.
fruits of your labor.
The
Share this love to as
the
many
honor
as you
is
can.
massive.
Papa waved his beautiful hands to us, and
Look
his
at
son helped to remove his walking aid. So I had to
Kai.
send my
You shall
workers to
never
go
labor
down
in
and get
vain.
the things I came with.
Look,
They are just small
at
things, so
old
beverages and
age,
some other things. So as they
what
went
he
down,
did
his
when he
son was
was young
interpreting to him the
is now
reason why we
bringing
came,
food on his
because
table.
daddy is very old and
It is massive.
he barely understands some certain things. Old age is
Whatever we
sweet.
do in this life,
We are in
whatever
Enugu
you are
State, in the
doing,
place of
make it be
a
made.
legendary
One day
folklore,
you will reap
Sir Mike
whatever you
Ejaya.
sow.
And before Anyabia, we made a
Bless
call.
those people.
Guinea na
Bless them.
Guinea,
Honor
can
them.
you get Jibia? What and what are we
Honor
going to
him
come
and
with?
bless
In case daddy get Jackie, we don't want to bring the
Fine.
one that the children
Thank
will
God that
eat
this
or
man
the
is
grandchildren
alive.
will
At
eat.
least we
Daddy's
know what
own
is happening.
personally. So they told us that we should come with
Yes, thank God that
beverages.
he's alive. Thank
And
God
that was
for
why
our
we
life.
came with all these
So that
things.
he's reaping what he sowed.
So
I hope
after
he is not
presenting the
alive.
items I came
Nobody.
with, it was
Everybody will
time
use
to
this
do the
sound
needful.
and go
That's the
free.
tradition of the Igbo land. If you know,
Look
you
at.
know. But as we were waiting for them to get
Look
the
at.
plate for the cola nuts, Ebigwe
There
was
is
bringing out the things.
watermelon,
I was cracking
pineapple,
jokes. Everybody
wine,
was laughing. Normally, me, a
custard,
comedian, no cap.
many
So it
things,
wasn't
bread,
long. The
milk,
plate landed,
provisions,
and I
money.
removed the cola nut from the
Look
nylon
at.
and poured it into the plate
We
for
shall never
tradition to
labor
be
in
done. And
vain.
it
Look at
was time
when they
for
produce
daddy
this
to
music, there
pray
is
for the
hope. I
cola
don't think
nuts.
the music is not giving money. This is breaking off cola, praying on the cola. He's praying. Yes. My dear, we shall never labor in vain. Hi. Look at. It's too touching.
Amen.
Yes.
I just wake up.
Daddy, the people that were to poor. I'm telling you, I can. Hey,
every tradition is unique, and I urge everyone to respect his or her tradition. After the prayers, the breaking of kola nuts, the boy was asked to share the kola nuts to everybody, for everybody to take and partake from the kola nut, which is the way we do it in Igbo land. So daddy being the first and the eldest, he was offered. That he took his own. His son, I think that was his first son, also took his own. Then they handed over to another elderly man there. The elderly man said no. When they give to bob2funny, saying about bob2funny, I say I beg. I collected. Everybody collected. Everybody was collecting. It was a beautiful moment. As the breaking of kola nuts were going and sharing, everybody was happy. There is one thing I noticed about this family. They are full of joy and happiness. Even the hospitality was a top-notch. Guys, I can't thank them enough for how comfortable they made me feel. Or you listen to my compliments. I wasn't about the name. My father be a very big fan. I'm when I got my friend. I said, no. When we do get away, Sir Mike, Ejaya, come with the bar one pam. Because honorable every morning and every evening. Mpam, ojeno uluku mango. Ikuku aniku. Ono channel na dey like this. Ojide phone tamam go radio where na body egwu. I barely say mpago na guy. I say ejikuna muso, jekulu magi. So that time oni why you I na say egwu oda agbo. So as I grew up and I started listening to the music, I saw what my father was enjoying. Now, the musicians we have these days, they are trying their best. But there is one thing about their music. They tell us more about money and women. And they make us pursue what is irrelevant. What can I actually impress? But musics like Sir Mike and his contemporaries gave you more meaning to life.
Yes.
Music like Obugini mere madu jakporo m n'ọnụ. Obomumu na enweghị ikwu, obomubu na enweghị ibe. Now when you listen to that music, that doesn't mean you forever be a poor person.
Yeah.
But for the meantime, endure.
Yes.
It will give you reason to live and not reason to pursue and die. So that is why we are here, to show appreciation. Currently, aside the fact that my father is a big fan, but he's still alive, he's a big fan, and I have even come to understand that this is music and will remain music. If I'm statistically good enough, I'll say more than 300 content creators have used this sound. More than.
Yes.
And still counting. So I say to myself, that doesn't make me too righteous, but it's courtesy, and I deem it fit to come and pay a legendary visit, a courtesy visit to Daddy, and tell him thank you for giving us this music that we are enjoying now. Because let's imagine that this music had the raw. Can you be high and enjoy now? So the music gave us an enjoyment for now, and I believe that this enjoyment will last long.
Amen.
That's why I came with all these things. They are very small.
Amen.
These things are very small. But I say let me come with this.
Amen.
And then onwe ha ihe eji mara anyị nwa bụ ndị kịta anyị nwa bụ na-abụ ego kịta mgbe m ge dadị ha na-abụ ego so jide m phone.
No, my brother.
So I've come to spray this little on maybe that dinner, and I will need that one to it because
I'm gonna come and go okay. You want to go okay?
I've met so many legends, and I've done something like this. I've decided to pay a courtesy visit to Daddy and show a little appreciation. Not just as much as I can, because he's not just a father to his family, he's a father to all.
Yes.
Someone who stood the gap of giving us not just music but words of encouragement. Is my father, and the father of everybody that understands life the way I understand.
Yes.
And with this little, I'll say, Daddy, thank you so much. I'm gonna we and catch up on the motor. Nna meza apata m enyi. Nna meza apata m enyi. Mbe isi n'ịkpa ata onye. Mbe isi n'ịkpa ata onye. Asị m anyị ya dube enyi chebe enyi. Ọ dịka asị na-abata m enyi. Asị m anyị ya dube enyi chebe enyi. Ọ dịka asị na-abata m enyi. Ọkwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche. Ọkwa enyi ga-abụ isi oche. Enyi na-aga na iso gị n'azụ. Enyi na-aga na iso gị n'azụ. Asị m anyị ya dube enyi chebe enyi. Ọ dịka asị na-apata m enyi. Asị m anyị ya dube enyi chebe enyi. Ọ dịka asị na-apata m enyi. Enyi na-aga na iso gị n'azụ gwọgwọgwọ ngwọ. Enyi na-aga na iso gị n'azụ gwọgwọgwọ ngwọ. Daddy, you are too much.
Daddy, you are too much. Daddy, you are too much.
Ọ bụ gịnị mere mmadụ ji kpụrụ m n'ọnụ? Ọ bụ gịnị mere mmadụ ji akpụrụ m n'ọnụ? Ọ bụ mụ bụ mbụ na-enweghị ikwu. Ọ bụ mụ bụ mbụ na-enweghị ibe. Ana m ka onye ka onye. Anya m ka onye ka onye. Ogbenye dị bụ mbụ adị. Ayo. Ayo. Oh my guys, here again now. Oh my guys, I want to tag that. Agwarile egwu a. Agwarile na n'ụdị nke ya sị. Ọ bụ gịnị mere mmadụ ji akpụrụ m n'ọnụ? Ọ bụ gịnị mere mmadụ ji akpụrụ m n'ọnụ? Ọkwa mụ na-ebunye onwe m nwa. Ọkwa mụ na-ebunye onwe m nwa.
Ugwu nọ ka mụ na-akwụ. Ụbọchị dị mụ na-akwụ.
Daddy, this is very little, but I will see with this little. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.